Welcome to the final part of Faces of Evil.
Great!
Yeah, great. It's about to end.
Oh boy.
It's less than 10 minutes long. Glory be.
So these are the guys that will be invisible?
Yep, those giant bats, which you could pretty much just spam your sword and you'll probably hit them all.
Well, they are pretty big, so...
Well, except for the ones that spawn behind you.
Yeah, then you just fire off every other direction,
Are there speed runs of Faces of Evil?
Dude, there are speedruns of Dark Tower.
Dude, the thing just flew right through you.
Honestly, I don't think that enough people have played this game to even... And the people who have played it don't want to do speedruns.
There are speedruns of Dark Tower. Just...
Remind me, which game is Dark Tower?
It's the Genesis game where there's the tower.
Can't you beat that game in like 10 minutes?
You can beat the game in like 3 minutes.
Wait, is it Dark Tower or Dark Castle?
Dark Castle, sorry.
It's
Dark Castle.
Dark Castle, yeah.
Dark Castle. That's the game. You're the guy and you throw rocks at your enemies, and they just play that one song the entire time.
Yeah.
I don't know the actual name of that one.
Stereotypical horror thing.
Yeah, is that Beethoven or Mozart? I think it's Beethoven.
I think that's Bach.
Bach? Oh, it might be Bach.
Hold on, let me check.
Because
Google
I know
that
the reason
one
that
song
they had
from
the
Dark
weird
Castle.
8-way turning in that game was because like the original came out for like a PC or something, and it used a mouse, so you actually had 360 control. I don't know why they didn't just go to 8-way, but
because that would be reasonable, and we can't have that now, can we?
well, we're playing a CDI game, so I think reasonable's just kind of gone out the window by now.
Oh, fantastic. The leader of the Derpcepticons returns.
Oh, he's easier here than he was at the other time.
What makes him less of a pain in the ass?
Well, yeah,
the fact that he can't walk into you, for one thing. Although his placement is kind of obnoxious looking to me.
It looks obnoxious, but it's actually it's a really good thing they placed him there of all places.
I love that the game makes green rupees spawn more commonly here once you don't need to buy anything from the shop anymore.
What a fucking tease.
Yeah, like if
That's how it always goes.
yeah. Well, the thing is with this one particularly, you really only have to worry about resource management like early in the game. Like once you get past a certain point, you don't have to worry about lamp oil anymore. You barely use ropes in this one, and you always have the power glove, and it's easier just to use rupees on the power glove than it is to go back and buy bombs.
Yeah, it's Bach.
Oh, okay.
It's Takata, and I never knew how to pronounce this one. F-U-G-U-E?
Fuge?
Fugu?
Fugi.
So if you get hit and if you don't have the blade beam anymore, or do you?
No, that's what the power up of the sword
That's
did.
what you got from the fire diamonds.
Oh, so you can always use the blade beam now.
Yeah.
And
guy
that
has
basically
4 tits.
breaks the game. Like once you have that power, the game is pretty much broken.
I'm not complaining.
Neither am I.
Neither am I.
That's probably why this part's only 9 minutes long compared to the other sequences.
Yeah, that's
'Cause now you get to
why
say
I'm like
fuck it.
blazing through everything all of a sudden. And like I'm not worrying anywhere near as much about health.
It's good to see that the snake from Cubert has a career after his game got unplugged.
Yeah, the CDI Zelda game.
Work is work, man. Times
Poor
are hard.
bastard.
Okay, I guess you're right. So playing this game, I guess, will make you sound like Hubert after finishing it. So
What you could pronounce?
I'm not talking about Cubertese. I'm just talking about the supposed expletives that Hubert says every time he fucks.
Okay. I just want to know who built this place.
Ganon.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't die there.
Don't complain.
Don't complain.
Okay. Oh, I'm not. I probably would have been here for another 5 minutes if that were the case.
Up we go.
The thing that bugs me about the lantern is that it's not even really like a gameplay element. It's just you gotta use flash in order to light up the room. Only instead of using it once per cave, you gotta use it like every time you walk 5 steps. It doesn't make it harder. It's just
it's really annoying the first time you play the game because you're not really going to know to stock up on lamp oil the first time. So what you're going to end up doing is you're going to go into a dungeon, not really know that you're running out of lamp oil, and just kind of you're screwed. What I did in the beginning of the game was I just stocked up on so much about it that I just forgot about it.
Well, most of us today buy the game knowing full well what the problems with the game are. Thank you, all of you YouTube reviewers and AVGN and all of that, you know. Throw the book at him.
No, not into the pit. It burns.
Most pathetic final boss ever.
Easiest final boss
No,
ever.
no, I will contest the leader in the Incredible Hulk Genesis game.
don't you fight a boss right before him? Like doesn't
It
he have
don't matter. He is the main antagonist.
So what happens in that game?
the lead,
You simply approach him and you uppercut him. That's it. He doesn't even fight back.
does he have a robot that he's in before that or
Well,
something?
Ganon fights back, so yeah, I guess he is harder.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna stab
what- I
the
don't
girl
know-
with my sword
Yeah.
if you know what
She got
mean.
buns of steel.
Literally, making clanking sounds.
Why'd you do that?
I just saved you from Ganon.
You did not.
Well,
Bitch, does this look like Hyrule?
Well, this isn't Hyrule.
Exactly.
I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid? Question mark?
That song would probably fit this animation.
I guess that's worth a kiss, huh? Huh.
Well, you barely see any of the carpet.
He won! Yeah. Woo.
Woo. A winner is someone else.
Your winner.
Winrar is me.
But
There are no winners in Faces of Evil.
But even though saps like us go into this fully expecting the most horrible game ever devised, well, one of the most horrible games ever devised.
I will say, from looking at it, it's not the worst game ever made.
It's
It
not
looks-
as bad as people make it out to be.
None of
Perfectly
us.
honest.
It
Yeah.
looks playable. Not
It looks
good by
playable,
any
and you know
means,
what?
but playable.
If you just advertised a screenshot for this game in a magazine back in the day, it probably would have looked pretty good, and people probably would have bought this game. Tony Trippy, the soundtrack was done by Tony Trippy. But
Tom
and
Curry, Tim Curry's evil twin.
it's just back in the day, people actually played this expecting something good, and I feel for those people. So
Did anyone actually
much.
play this back in the day? I don't know
The
anyone.
four
Well,
people
someone had to
run
because
it.
the game's out.
You would have
The game's
to
out,
own
but
the
how many
700. You have to own the $700 CDI.
yeah,
I
but,
doubt it.
But you know, there were people who and well, $700 was worth more back then, but at the same time, more people had $700 to burn. The
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
if you
Economy
had that
wasn't
much
back-
money to burn, you would have bought a.
But you
would
see,
have bought a SNES and a Genesis.
when they announce Zelda games for it, you know there are going to be people who get the system for the
Yeah,
Zelda
the Zelda
games.
fan base.
Yeah, and those people
I
bought
made
this
an unauthorized
$700
copy of this.
console.
I'm screwed.
Those people who bought the $700 console and then the Zelda games just for the Zelda games, thinking they were going to be good Zelda games, got this.
Hey, on the bright side, they introduced the magic of YouTube poop to the world.
No, the first YouTube poop was Wacky Deli.
Oh.
I think that
I am cheese.
Wait,
I think the first YouTube poop ever was the Super Mario World cartoon.
well, no, Wacky Deli.
Oh, you mean the actual cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the actual cartoon, not anything they made from it, just the cartoon itself?
I am the cheese. I am the most important character in the show.
I am better than both the salami and the bologna combined.
Oh boy, what a beautiful day!
Oh man.
I haven't seen that in years.
My
I
God.
Well,
remember,
I guess-
I remember live action Meatloaf squishing.
Yeah. So I guess for the 10-year anniversary of Brain Scratch, whenever we get to it, we'll just sit on a jar of mayonnaise for 10 whole minutes.
And it'll be a smash hit.
Parvel or Holy in tribute.
It would be more appealing than this game. Oh man.
But as we end this, I just want to thank Brian again for donating this playthrough to us. We do appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, no problem at all. You guys are awesome, so I figured, hey, this would be pretty cool to do.
But is this getting uploaded before the pack stuff?
Yes, this is the thing right before it.
Alright, so we hope you guys look forward to the shit we have after this, assuming it's good.
Yeah.
Assuming there's no technical difficulties.
You mind if I throw in a shameless plug right before we leave?
No, by all means.
Yeah, shameless plug time. Yeah, I'm starting up a Let's Play channel, and if you guys don't think I'm completely awful, then yeah, check it out. I think by the time that this goes up, I should have Glover started, an old game for the N64. But yeah, check it out.
Okay then. And I stop.